So, like I said in our last video, we are going to be doing a crazy rock star portrait hairdo. So we need to do a couple things. We need to make sure we outline our guy, our person, whoever it is, to get a nice Sharpie outline like this. And since it's a rock star, you want to have some crazy things like earrings or mouth rings, nose rings, or whatever else, that's fine. But I do expect a nice Sharpie job. So what you're going to do is you're going to Sharpie any lines you want to keep. We're not going to Sharpie over this top headline because you should have erased that. And if you didn't, you should erase it right now. As far as the other Sharpieing goes, make sure you're holding your Sharpie straight up and down, and you're using a fine point Sharpie, the one with the felt tip. You don't need to press down very hard, just gently, okay, to get the outline. While you're doing this, please be careful not to get the Sharpie on you or the table. And try to do a nice, neat job so that when we paint over it, it looks good. Alright? Only Sharpie the lines that you'd like to keep. Any other line, get rid of it. And at this point, if you want to, you may do some extra lines, and I would say take your Sharpie and do the pupils. Alright, notice how I left that little bit out right there. If you want to do some extra things like eyelashes, make them very little, okay, because you can usually hardly see eyelashes. Okay. And try not to mess up the proportion that we've created on your face, because that's the most important part there, right? I'm going to make this mouth hole just a little bit bigger, like I've got my mouth open. I'm going to use the Sharpie to color that in, because it would have been dark because there's no light getting in there. Okay, like that. Don't forget my eyebrows. And I'm going to actually put some texture on my eyebrows. Don't put a lot, just a little bit. Otherwise it'll end up looking overdone. And we're going to color all of this in with watercolors in the next steps. So please be thoughtful about how you do this. Don't just haphazardly go through and Sharpie wherever and color things in with your Sharpie. That ends up looking really tacky if you start coloring in all sorts of things. Okay, and basically there's my finished Sharpied drawing. I'm going to put a little earring on mine just for the sake of interest. I'm going to draw the earpiece in here so it looks a little more realistic. Alright. Alright, so there you go. There's our finished Sharpied drawing.